Hi, I'm Julie, the skedaddler, and I live in New Brunswick, Canada. I'm an off-grid homesteader, and I also love to adventure. I love to test all my skills in the outback and see if I could survive. And challenging myself physically is all part of that. Getting on the trail gives me courage, and then I know I can do it when shit hits the fan. So a big part of my goal for the last year in 2025, a big bucket list item for me was to climb Mount Katahdin. It's a huge challenge. It's the highest peak in Maine, located in Baxter State Park. So I spent about 6 months preparing for it, studying, training, and handpicking the very special people that I would be taking with me. Part of the preparation was finding all the maps and deciding which trails we would take. It also included finding the right gear to use, shoes, poles, bags, all of those things, having them ready and trail tested. Then it was time to set out. Here we are, Baxter State Park. Absolutely gorgeous. Joining me on this hike are some very skilled folks. We have 2 Appalachian Trail through hikers. They have mastered the trail from Georgia to Maine. Also joining us are 2 mountain climbers who have been completing the 44,000 footers of New Hampshire. And by my side, we also have a New Brunswicker who is skilled in rock climbing and avalanche training. As we set out on the trail, we're excited, we're full of energy, and the anticipation is high. We're giddy, we're laughing, and chatty. It's all fun. Here we are, a bunch of strangers, don't even really know each other, and we are going to take on an enormous feat, climbing the highest mountain in Maine. Chimney Pond is the last stop for water fill-up, so we all take a little break and fill up all on our water and get ready to set out and go. Of course, we take a few photos. It's a great view, an awesome spot to refuel and work out our nerves before we start our ascent up Deadly. This is one of the hardest trails to take up the mountain, and we're all kind of nervous, but we get going and are all still feeling pretty enthusiastic. We're all kind of just feeling out each other's skill sets. Some of us have never met before, and this is quite a hard challenge for us all to come together and do as a team. It's quite a challenge, and it's wearing us out. Some of our hikers have had knee injuries and struggled to get up the mountain. Without any previous bouldering experience, the scrambling here is quite intense, and it pushes us to our limits. One of our hikers even has a breakdown halfway up the trail and calls it quits. She's done. But we come together as a team, and we decide with a lot of support and guidance and sticking together, we can make it.
Now I'm second guessing, but I'm not. My mind is telling me that
Some of us are second guessing ourselves and wondering if we bit off too much to chew. But we come together as a team, we find each other's strengths, and we finally summit Pomola Peak. Here we are, all together, and we did it. Woohoo! First victory. One of our big challenges is behind us, and yet, just ahead is the chimney. This is one of the most technical parts of the trail. It is vertical climbing. Not bouldering, not scrambling, but vertical climbing without any ropes. And we have only 2 experienced climbers in the group. As the team lead, I decided to put Ashley in the front. She was really good at navigating, and she could help to guide the next person behind her, who had no skills at all and needed the most help. We sandwiched her between Ashley and I. With the weakest climber sandwiched, she had the protection of the strongest climbers in front and behind her. Then, me being in third, I was able to teach the person behind me and instruct them to teach the person behind them. The last 2 people in the group were pretty adequate at climbing. They hadn't really had much experience, but they were naturally good at it, so they didn't need any hands-on help. And little by little, we made it down.
Here we are, starting to navigate Chimney Pond over to Knife Edge, over to Baxter Peak. It's pretty, it's something else. We're about to climb again. Made it down! You're stuck!
After climbing deadly and pushing all my muscles for climbing to the absolute max, I got a kink in my leg halfway down the chimney. But I pushed through it, stretched it right out, and we made it down. All as a team. Just keep going. When things feel tough, you just gotta kind of push through, and you feel like you're hitting a wall. And when you climb over that wall, even though you feel like you cannot do it, you just push and take a little bit of a sip more. You push yourself up and over that, and you realize there is an expansive threshold beyond that. We all found it. We all found it together. And together we were going to climb back out of the chimney. All the way up.
I've been drinking electrolytes.
You got it. There's good handholds. Yep. Yeah, this one you're going to have to lift your foot. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Just again, just make sure your hands are really secure.
What about this way?
You could do it that way too.
I think this way is easier.
You can see here we're still sandwiching our weakest climber, and it's been working out good. It's been a great system, and it actually helped us to get all to the top. Here we are, one by one, coming out of the top of the chimney.
Never coming backward, by the way, because not worth it. Just another forager. Yeah? Yeah. I mean, it's leave no trace behind, right? Yeah. Good for you. Thank you. Yay! Let's do the bumps. Oh, you're
Yep.
filming. Okay.
We can do the bump in a second when I...
I know, right? I didn't know you were filming. I thought you were taking photos.
Hey! One hurdle crossed. Woo! And next up, the monster.
Let's do the monster, guys.
All right, time for the monster, the notorious knife's edge. The knife's edge is well known for being the most technical part of the trail, and for good reason. The slopes on each side are so steep. There are people who have been stranded on the knife's edge overnight, couldn't get down, had knee injuries, people have died. This gives reverence. You must have a deep respect for this mountain. And crossing the knife's edge, I had a revelation. I think a few people did on this section of the trail, where your adrenaline kicks in and you realize you could do anything. I just conquered this beast. I woke up this morning with my nerves racked. I think I was shaking. My stomach was just churning. So nervous to actually be gonna do this. Can I do this? Second guessing yourself, wondering, am I gonna be okay? Is my team gonna be able to make it? Is somebody gonna chicken out and get stage fright and actually just not be able to move? But being here in this moment, I looked ahead of myself where I was gonna go to the highest peak in Maine. And then I looked back and I looked at my life and I could see, oh my gosh, I was so nervous to do this. I didn't have the courage. All I had was a determination. But on this mountain, my courage was birthed.
We came from way over there. We've traversed all of this. And we are about to traverse all of that. That's Baxter Peak over there. Mount Katahdin. And then we traverse a bit and descend. What a spectacular day. Absolutely amazing. We couldn't ask for better weather.
I think this was the moment that everyone's eyes were full of awe. Bring your hands down. Oh yeah. once your hands are secure, move this foot. Bring it down. I'll guide it. No, that's just in there. Perfect. And then bring it foot down.
I saw somebody's sunflower.
Right here.
It was after we got past this section, it was the most difficult part finished. The rest of the hike was every man for himself. Hike your own hike. I saw Linda just send it. She had this drive within her. And if you could just hear her story, and she reached the Baxter Peak first. I was so happy for her. We all made it. Here we are, all together, just in absolute bliss. Tired, happy, victory. Oh my gosh, we made it. But it didn't last long. We were on a time crunch. Now we have to descend. And the tablelands were expansive. They lasted forever. It just went on and on. This massive, expansive plateau on the top of Katahdin. And we had to get across it in order to get down to the saddle trail. So many rocks. Rocks upon rocks. Descending is always the hardest part. It's at the end of the day, you're exhausted, you got to get down in a hurry, but scrambling over these boulders was tough. And we didn't really take very many pictures or videos after this. After the climbing was done, we had a little bit of an after party. A few of us decided to camp in the Nessadahunk stream. And of course, we had to check out the slides. These slides were absolutely hilarious. Ashley and I played in the stream for hours, and we had all had this running joke the entire trip that we couldn't say the word Nessadahunk, and so we dubbed it No Hunks in the Swamp. And the funny thing was, is once we got here to the swimming hole, we realized there was some hunks in the swamp. We chatted and hung out and flirted a little bit, but it come to find out they were actually married, so bummer. It didn't cramp our style much. We were having too much fun to worry about, guys. The funniest part about this swimming hole was that it was absolutely impossible to get out of. Ashley and I tried and tried and tried, and you could not get out.
You're on your own, fucker. Get it! Going down, River. Come on. Come on, get out. Okay. No!
The locals, who knew the stream very well, they were having a hoot. They were really, really enjoying watching us really struggle to get out, because just feet away was a really easy way to get out, and they all knew it existed. Well, there it is, the end of our trip. We had fun, explored, we faced our demons, we conquered the mountain, and we will be back. Hey guys, thanks for watching that all the way to the end. I absolutely appreciate you. My subscription rates are going up, and I'm so grateful for all the love. Just keep it coming, guys. Hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Let me know if you've ever climbed Katahdin, or if you want to, if it's something on your bucket list as well. Next year, my goal is to do Pomola Peak, Baxter Peak, and Hamlin. I just want to push myself just a little bit further and see what my threshold is next summer. A big part of why I go backpacking and overnight trips and challenging myself to these extremes is because I just like to be prepared. What if I do have to bug out? What if the vehicles aren't working and there's a huge fire that's raging across the province and I have to go on foot and I have to escape on foot? I know that I have mileage in.
I know that my filtration systems work. My shoes work. I have a tent that's really good and durable, and I've done this. I know I have the determination, and I've proven to myself that now I have the courage. And so practicing and doing those things hands-on is really important. You need to train your body. You just can't expect to be able to just go out in the bush and survive. You actually have to do it, practice it, and do it consistently. Thanks for all being here, and I'll see you another day.